Let's rotate back to what? To this. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me fix this. I don't want it to do that. Why can't I have it the other way? Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, anyway, welcome everybody to my live. I am a star, and for some reason, Spirit wants me to do a collective reading for you guys. I've been doing my chart, and so I said, okay, I'll do whatever you ask me to do. So I've been writing out my chart. These energies are really, really, really powerful. So I thought I would come out and touch base with everybody and let you guys know how I'm doing. A lot of you have emailed me regarding my cancer diagnosis. I've had my surgery, and it went well. 3 more days, I'm 60 days out of surgery. And so I'm being referred to Cedars-Sinai for the chemotherapy. So we're doing some exams for her that she wants done in the next couple weeks, and then that'll probably start. But in the meantime, I just want to come out and say hi. I'm still here. I've been going through some really challenging times. It's been rough, but I'm here. And I'm grateful that I'm standing upright, and that I'm awake, and that I feel pretty good. I'm a little nervous because, you know, my son went through chemo and my sister went through chemo, and so I know what it entails. We're running another PET scan, abdomen CT, and chest CT with contrast, and pulling the original biopsy from November and the surgical biopsy from the 23rd of January, where I had the left lower lobe removed. So I feel pretty good. I'm not short of breath. I'm not in the greatest shape. I really can't do yoga or anything yet because my ribs are still pretty painful. Spirit, angels, and guides, please show me what the collective needs to see during these amazing, amazing energies that we have going on right now. We have a lunar eclipse coming up with a full moon in Libra. Maybe look in your chart and see where 5 degrees of Libra falls in your chart and in what house. If you guys have questions, more specific questions about my diagnosis, a lot of people are emailing me regarding any needs that I might have, and you know, because there's a lot of out-of-pocket costs. Like, I was shocked when I got a bill for $1,200. I was like, well, what's that for? So you know, most everything is covered under my insurance, but for like, you know, for hats and for someone to come in and help you clean or do a little shopping for you. I don't have anyone to do that. My ex has been very helpful, very, very helpful. He took me to my surgery and he took care of me until I could take care of myself. So I'm really grateful for that. My son came down. My sister didn't make it because she's really busy with work. Okay, let's see. Today is March 20th, 2024. What is it that I need to show the collective today, Spirit? What is it I need to show them? All I can think of is my hair. I'm gonna lose my hair. It's okay, it'll grow back. It's just hair, right? So judgment. I love this deck. It is the Star Tarot. Judgment, right in the center. Some Pluto and fire is here. Some sort of awakening, some sort of renewal, some sort of rebirth, possibly, or an improvement in a situation. And then you have the Five of Wands that's crossing that. So you're pretty bound up in there, like you're, coddled in that blanket with a white lotus over you. You're all protected. So you're probably trying to protect yourself here with this Five of Wands from some sort of competition, and it's taken you courage to overcome it, and you've had some quarrels, and now you're kind of bound up and sitting in this little cocoon here. King of Swords on the bottom. What's the crowning energy, Spirit? What is the crowning energy, Spirit? I see that. Crowning energy. So the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Princess of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So the princesses and the princes are the knights in this deck. So the Two of Pentacles is the crowning energy here. So you're having some sort of harmony here. Something's helpful. And it might, excuse me, my mediastinum is still feeling very raw. So some sort of Ten of Cups here in the past. So something has been helpful for you regarding a Ten of Cups here. And this could possibly be a friendship. It could be a happy life. It could be a family. It could be prosperity. But this is Pisces and Mars. And with the energies going on right now, if you're at all a Pisces, you know and you are feeling these energies intensely. So this harmony that you're having after some sort of competition, debate, or possibly even a lawsuit here, where you're resting and retreating a little bit from, and you are a feminine energy here, so this has happened to a Queen of Cups. A loving mother. You may have children. Romantic. The Queen of Cups is a very intuitive woman, right? She's very gentle. She's very loving. She's a mother generally. Could be a mother of a pet. Doesn't have to generally mean that they have children. It could be a fabulous mother of a fur baby. What's your energy here? What is your energy here? What is the collective's energy? Yes, I see that, Spirit. Temperance, the world, no more. Wow, okay. Yes, I see that. Ooh, they're sticking. So we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. 999 might mean something to you. You may be seeing idiosyncrasies on the clock. 333, 555. You might be by yourself, single, this queen. In your solitude, you don't need anything from anyone. You're able to take care of yourself. The Black Panther there shows that you're listening to your inner voice and your intuition. And you're very calm, compassionate, and loving. You're holding a dove. Someone may have studied in the shamanic realm or using a medicine wheel of some sort. But there's some sort of destined event here with the world, right? And it's perfection, it's recognition. It's like sometimes we don't see stuff and Spirit sees it and we aren't even aware of it. And Spirit will come in and give you awakening so you have some recognition of something, right? A fulfillment of something. Because you're temperancing yourself here. So we'll see when we clarify these. And then in the 9 of Cups is the outcome here. And the 9 of Cups, that's physical well-being, physical happiness, hope, security. That's one of the best cards you can get in the deck. So let's see what the judgment is, because generally a judgment call is some sort of awakening. Either you're making a judgment call because you saw something or found out something about someone or something, and you made a judgment call. And if you didn't, Creator made it for you. That's how it works. Why is this 5 of Wands in judgment here? 4 of Cups. She's holding something back, but Spirit's giving you something and you're not paying attention, see? Spirit's giving you a cup, handing it to you right out of the sky, and all you're focusing on is these 3 cups that are empty. So you're kind of vacillating on the loss here with your hands crossed, very adamant. I'm not taking that. I don't want that. I know what that is in that. I don't want it. 9 of Cups and the Empress. She knows. She knows. Spirit came knocking on the door with this judgment card here. Said, I'm going to give you an awakening. I'm going to renew a situation, and you are going to have a rebirth so that you can improve a situation. And then the 5 of Wands, it's because you've had to have courage to overcome this competition, this debates, these quarrels that you've been having with someone. And someone, Creator specifically, is offering you a cup, and you won't take the cup. You're focused on the loss that you've experienced. It's a victory. Wish fulfilled with the 9 of Cups. Again, double clarification. Again, 999 might mean something to you. And this has happened to an empress, an empress, a queen. A loving, intuitive, developed, accomplished woman that has the ability to use her wisdom to put action into play, right? And she sits there. She doesn't need anybody to tell her anything. And she's birthing something. She's pregnant with something. this queen, who is this empress, came into some sort of sensitive information regarding a person, place, or thing, or a situation. The wounded warrior was on the bottom, and the Two of Cups wanted to come out. You may have had a truce with this person. This person may have come to you and tried to apologize and create a truce, and you're more focused on the loss here. Why the Two of Pentacles? Sometimes with the Two of Pentacles, it's someone's trying to be helpful here, right? And you're having some sort of harmony here with this, right? So let's see who's giving you this help. Who's helping? Who's helping here with this Two of Pentacles? Because that's Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. Wow, that shot out. Did you see that? Three of Swords. So you've had some sort of broken relationship. Their heart, your heart, and right down the center. Right down the center. I see it, Spirit. Okay, I see that. So someone broke this Empress's heart, this Queen's heart. And she's focused on this loss. It's a victory for her that, and I'm going to say this ahead of time before the cards come out, it's a victory for her that she found this out. It's almost like the saying, you dodged a bullet, right? So she kind of dodged a bullet here. So maybe she knew something was off, but she couldn't put her finger on it. And something happened that caused her a Four of Cups loss, right? Dissatisfaction, right? She wants redemption. That's why she has her hands crossed. That's why she's looking at the loss. She wants redemption for what she's lost. Sometimes we don't get back what we lost because it broke our heart. It took our trust away, our confidence away. And that's why you're wrapped and coddled in that blanket there. Wow, why this Three of Swords? Why this Three of Swords? This is Libra here, possibly. The Three of Swords placed you in some sort of Eight of Swords energy restriction, right? With the Eight of Swords here, feeling weak, like you're censored by someone. And then the King of Wands coming out in reverse. When he comes out in reverse, he's very prejudiced. He's creates quarrels. He's not a very nice king in the reverse position. So this broken heart, through this feminine energy, all up in her mental feels, restricted her, because swords are mental energy, right? She felt restricted. She didn't know what to do about this. And every time she tried to do something, it was unyielding, because this king was prejudiced and would create a quarrel, and it has to do with their family, their everything. So I'm talking to a married couple that is separated. Why the King of Wands in reverse? Maybe the king manifested this. You know, sometimes we manifest something in a situation thinking that we're going to have the outcome that we want, right? And we get surprised and get an outcome that we didn't want at all, right? And it never is usually positive. So I'm just going to say, did the king manifest this? Did he cause this censorship on this queen? Clarify this Ten of Cups, because this Ten of Cups is friendship, happiness, joy, Pisces and Mars. It's a positive card here. Clarify the Ten of Cups in the past. So a knight of swords. Strong, brave, clever, sure. Coming towards you with some sort of information. Could be truthful information, right? But it's this person's stressed. Look at the horse they're on. Look how fast they're coming in. They're even yielding their damn sword. So They may come in fast, hard, but they're now leaving. So this may have already happened. They may have already come in, offered you some sort of truce, some sort of reconciliation, and you said, I ain't having any part of that. And that was a victory for you, not to give in, to listen to your intuition, your higher self, because that's what this Empress does. And maybe they came at you with some BS, and with this Knight, you don't come at an Empress as a Knight. And you're fearing equal give and take or reciprocity in a situation with the Six of Pentacles here, right? Money in and out. That's Taurus. One is getting more than the other on the card. So you're concerned, this Queen's concerned of equal reciprocity and give and take in a situation. And so she took herself inside. Spirit gave her an awakening with Judgment here, showed her the truth. She realized it broke her heart and caused her to be censored with mental chatter. And this King coming back in the reverse position, creating quarrels. And I'm going to say he manifested something, yes, and maybe wanted a specific outcome and got the total opposite. Because the Hermit, this Empress, this Queen of Cups, this Empress, she took herself inside, inner side, inside, and she looked inside this lantern and she said, I need to heal. I need to heal. My heart is broken. My heart is broken. It's their sword, my sword, and it's right down the center. So this is a heart-related matter between two people that have been together and are not together now. With 2 victories, 3 positive cards on the deck, 9 of Cups twice. This is the Knight of Cups, but if you look at her, it's a feminine energy on here. She's an emotional, romantic dreamer. That's Aquarius and Pisces. You know, if you ask somebody if you're Pisces, they'll say, oh, they're so airy and so, you know, flighty all the time, right? That's kind of how she's an emotional, romantic dreamer. She dreams up things, right? But this princess, she's one of the courts to this Queen of Cups, and there's the Queen of Cups. So you graduated, these cards don't want me to shuffle. She graduated to the Queen of Cups, to the Empress. You know, when we grow up and get our big girl panties on, as a Queen of Cups, we gain wisdom and we show up in our life as an Empress. You know, here we're still don't know. And so you got a lot going on here with this emotional, romantic, feminine energy. Or either that, or you have somebody coming in to give you some sort of I can't say the damn word, proposal. This Queen of Cups here, man, she's got her shit together, and then the Empress, graduating to the Empress, that's the center of the read. That's the reason we're reading the cards for her. We're reading for her in this situation. Gemini, Cancer. Clarify the Queen of Cups. What's going on with her? Woo, that flew out. 9 again. 9 of Pentacles. So now you have 4 9s. 9, 9, 9, 9. I would look up the spiritual significance of 3 9s and then 4 9s. Again, I'm single. I'm by myself. I'm happy about it. I have a wish fulfilled. I don't need anybody or anything. Yes, I'm separated from my masculine. I am. I'm maybe in solitude right now. I'm healing. Clarify the the Queen of Cups one more time for me. So the Four of Swords in reverse. So the Four of Swords in reverse is that she's felt socially, she just felt unrest, you know, very uncomfortable, couldn't rest, couldn't feel renewed activity from resting. It's in the reverse position. So she had some angst going on here. I'm going to come back to her. What is this angst that she's feeling here? Because she's building something with the Eight of Pentacles. And she doesn't like even the one that she's put aside here. It didn't come out the way she wanted, and she's willing to start over. And these are here to bring abundance, monetary abundance. And so she's got her head down and she's working really hard, and maybe something happened. So with this Four of Swords here, I'm going to say that she really felt uneasy, unrestful, right? Upset. Even though she rested, you know how you rest and you wake up and you go, God, I didn't even sleep a wink? Probably from mulling over all this mental energy, trying to understand why her heart was broken so badly. What is this Princess of Cups doing down here? What does this Knight of Cups want? This romantic dreamer. Well, Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh, shit. Somebody was either really hesitant or really fucking selfish. I'm just going to say. And it was surrounding traditional values. So I have to say this was a traditional marriage. I mean, the Hierophant, she conforms, but she's not going to conform to your way or no way, like the highway, right? She's going to stick to her principles. Lots of wisdom the Hierophant has. Traditional values, traditional marriage, and then the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. I think ego stepped in when this king realized what he manifested. The outcome was not going to be what he wanted. I think he got a big surprise. Clarify the Hierophant here. Because this is forgiveness, right? She will forgive, but she's not going to conform to your way. She'll walk a middle road, right? But she doesn't want to be bonded to anything or anyone. And she believes in union, marital union. What is she doing? What, and whose ego? This ego is either someone being really selfish or somebody wants to do something surrounding this traditional value and they're being very hesitant about it. Maybe they want to come in and apologize or make an amends or set the record straight. Clarify this Hierophant, please. One more. Clarify this Hierophant for me, please. That's the Ten of Pentacles. Completion, 10, 10, 10. You know, this is a cycle completion, a cycle closure. So this person, this Empress has had to go around with this masculine before, and it has to do with their family, right? The Ten of Pentacles has to do with their money, their wealth, their family, their grandparents, the dogs, even the dogs are in there, right? What the hell? There was a lot of wealth and stability in this traditional relationship, but somebody's ego and selfish, egotistical attitude backfired on them. That's why, here's the star. That's why she's single. That's why she's separated. You may not be legally, you know, completely free. One more on the Ten of Pentacles. But you're separated from this masculine. Yes, I see. She's showing me sacred symbolism. Yeah. Someone is going to assist you and take you to calmer waters. Down here you see the rougher waters, and this person here is paid for his service. He doesn't have anything to do with the person on the boat. The person on the boat is the feminine energy, and the child is her inner child. And so he's not involved. He's out of the scene. He's just serving her a purpose for her and taking her to calmer waters. So that's what this Empress did. She took herself to calmer waters over this loss, and she bundled herself up, man, because this is taking courage and competition, and she's had quite a few debates with this person regarding this. Stressful, very stressful. And then the Four of Swords. I don't really care for the Four of Swords in reverse because it's showing me that it hurt her badly. And it's showing me that she even had a period of time single by herself with the 9. And she was just socially could not rest because it's in reverse. And when she did, she never felt like she had any rest, and it was because of this mental energy, because that's the crowning energy. She's trying to figure out why this was manifested and her heart was broken. Maybe someone has not given her closure on this, and she's trying to figure it out herself, right? But she's doing amazing, and according to this reading, she's balancing herself in perfection with the world. And she may be a teacher, she may be a healer, she may work with Native American tribes even. That's the medicine wheel. That's I use the medicine wheel in my practice with shamanic healing, and I use Reiki. And this person maybe has some sort of healing modality or gift that they know they have, and they're going to start using it because that's in their environment. I mean, in their hopes and fears. So maybe they're afraid that the gift they have won't sustain them. But Spirit says with that 9 of Cups there, yeah, you're going to have physical well-being. I'm giving you all the hope that you need, and you're going to have all the security that you ever wanted. It's happiness. It's a wish fulfilled card. And she's balancing herself with Temperance. She's making that shit look easy right now. She's saying, okay, I'm being patient. You know, I have confidence. I'm going to moderate myself. She's pouring truth into those cups. Clarify Temperance. Clarify Temperance. It's like the conveyor belt. It's like some rope or something, and there's like they're slowing me down. So you might be feeling like something is moving at a snail's pace. Clarify Temperance. Yeah. And I'm holding them upright. That one just fell out of my hand, so I'm not taking that one. So the 2 of Cups, but the 2 of Cups here is in reverse. So this was fucking violent and maybe a very passionate ending, a scream match, but it could have been a misunderstanding. And that's why I said up here in the crowning energy, as someone tried to come around as a knight telling you some truth and make a truce with you, and you said, fuck that, excuse my language, I'm not making no truce. Look at all the damn loss I've suffered. Look at the heart that you broke. I don't trust you. You betrayed me. I'm healing. And you know, that's not a good ending. That's a passionate. My fingers are sticking. It's a passionate, violent misunderstanding, maybe? Okay, so the Knight of Cups is coming in. There's that romantic dreamer again. I told you down here you have the Knight. Over here, is it? Where is he? There's a Knight of Swords, and then you have another Knight somewhere. Oh, where is he? I thought we had another one. Didn't we have another one? No? Okay. And then you have the King of Pentacles. So, again, this masculine energy is coming towards this feminine, and he's going to offer you something. That's a proposal here, probably. I'm sorry. I want to offer a truce, and this has been a misunderstanding, and I still love you. I want to offer you my cup of love. And he's saying it here as a knight, right? He's sending that proposal to you, Aquarius, Pisces. And then he's showing up as a knight, as a King of Pentacles, a reliable person, a steadfast, generous man. Very interesting. So I wonder if I'm speaking to a marital couple or a couple that's together, you know, in common law. It doesn't matter the sex, a couple's a couple. And there was some sort of manipulation, let's just say, or something was manifested by someone that was not thinking of the best interest of both parties. And it backfired. And it placed this feminine all up in her feels, restricted her, made her actually feel like she had no way out. And on top of it, broke her fucking heart, right? So now she has to listen and deal with sorrow and pain of a broken heart, and then listen to the mental chatter that's going on because of this restriction that she felt. Weakness. I honestly think that's just an indecision on this king's part. I think it was an indecision because he's in reverse, and I think that's what this is meaning to me. There was some sort of indecision, and he didn't make the right decision. He didn't make the right decision. And the king knows it now. But she's on her way to, she's had an awakening. And once you're awakened, you can't go back. And so she's sitting in her empress status. Two people can come back together. There's no true relationship unless you're both conscious. And if you're not, then you're just mirroring one another. And you're learning lessons. And that's not a true relationship. They'll accuse you of something that they're doing. That's called mirroring. And so whatever was manifested by this king, I think it was an indecision. I think he had trouble making a decision, and he made one, and it was the wrong one. Because he's back over here in the upright saying, I've been a reliable man. I've been someone that's been steadfast and generous in your life. And I'm here I'm here as a proposal, because the Two of Cups, right? Being in reverse is saying this is a misunderstanding. And yes, it might have been violent. It might have been passionate even. A lot of screaming, a lot of sex, a lot of makeup, breakup, and a lot of fighting again. And she got to her breaking point, and Spirit awoken her. The world is here. That's perfection. That's awakening. That's success. That's eternal life. Maybe you didn't even see this coming as the Empress. Maybe you didn't even see this coming. And, you know, we sometimes don't learn the lesson until we learn the lesson. So we can't have awareness until we become aware. And then we can have awareness, right? But as the world is here, this is you, the feminine, balancing herself. Maybe had a proposal from a knight, from a king of pentacles, her king, her masculine. Him saying, this has been a very violent misunderstanding. Trying to create a truce with that Two of Pentacles. And the crowning energy, right? Trying to create some sort of harmony and some sort of truth in the world. But somebody's holding back on something. Clarify the world. Clarify. Six of Wands. So this is a victory all the way around. I think this feminine energy found out some information about her masculine that was not so good information about the way maybe he operates in life. And it was shown to her the destruction and the harm that it causes emotionally to her and the family. It's a victory for her. She's been trying. Okay. She's had to go around. I can only say it the way. She's had to go around with this person before. So I'm talking about, and there's 4 tens. It's a cycle closure. This king and this queen, this empress and her emperor, he hasn't come out yet, but I suspect he may. They've learned some very valuable lessons about each other here. And that's what it's about, learning the lesson so that you can gain the wisdom you need to gain. Not so much the deed that you did, right? The deed is irrelevant. It's, did you learn the lesson you needed to learn so you don't repeat that, right? And that's individual. You can't make a person learn something the way you learn it. You have to let them fall on their ass and learn it the way they need to learn it and stop enabling them. There's a victory here again. Clarify the victory. See? Hangman. Spirit hung you upside down. Spirit awoken this empress and said, look, you have victories all over the place. Wish fulfilled. Someone manifested this. And Spirit said, you need to, I'm going to hang you upside down because I want you to gain a perspective that's different. Different than the one you have. So, hung you upside down, gave you an awakening. The world is here. Judgment, temperance, the hermit. Shit, all we need is the star card. So both have learned the lesson that was, look, there's justice. Both have learned the lesson that was taught, that they needed to learn. Whether or not they come back together in love is up to the couple. Clarify the hangman. You know, I can't. Chariot. There's movement. Okay. I can only channel the energy that Spirit's showing me. And Spirit's showing me that this Empress is on the move. She's managing the yin and yang energy. She's had an awakening. She's learned some things, and it's been a victory for her. So she's done some serious inner work. She wouldn't have this much positivity going on in her reading if she has not done the inner work. She has. And then you have judgment again on the bottom and judgment in the center. She has been awakened. Yes, she wants redemption. But the awakening is showing her that she doesn't need anybody to stand on her own 2 feet. That's her right there. Those are all of her cups behind her. And she's in her bliss, if you ask me. And she's got all her stuff here. Look at her. She's manifesting. She's manifesting. She has her crown on straight, and she's sitting up, and she's manifesting the life she wants to have. And I'm telling you, she might be a healer. Look at that. This is a medicine wheel. It's exactly how it goes. Or she's Native American, or she has a strong lineage to Native American and doesn't know it, and she is a healer. And it hasn't been exposed to her yet. I mean, that's a beautiful card. Every time I look at these kinds of cards like this, that's, you know, I could tell you every single symbol and every single color on there and what it means, right? But it would take me forever to tell you about the reading. But that's how thorough these cards are. So she may be learning a skill, a new skill about being, she's maybe realized she has a gift of being a conduit for Creator to assist others in healing. She's not the healer, Creator's the healer. Jesus was a healer, remember? Jesus traveled with a healer too. She's some sort of healer and has maybe just recently found out about her gifts. It is this Queen of Cups again, double clarification, Queen of Cups. She's a loving, intuitive person. There's judgment again. So Spirit's just reiterating to me that this person has had an awakening. Archangel came in and blew the horn and said, that's enough. That's enough. She doesn't see what she's doing. She wears her heart on her sleeve and she loves unconditionally. And somebody, King of Wands, who was unyielding, prejudiced, broke her heart. Their heart too. And they manifested that shit. And so she's manifesting healing. She's healing. That's the star inside the lantern there. And that's the only one I don't see out yet. Clarify this 9 of Cups, because 9 of Cups again. You've seen it already right here. Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups again. So clarify this 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is physical well-being, hopes and dreams and security. It's like a wish fulfilled card. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, and so things were not as clear as they should have been. And I'm being told during this lunar eclipse that we're having in the full moon of Libra on the 25th, some things that are still hidden as illusions will be revealed. And you may already know some of it, and it's, you're holding that scroll in your hand and you know the information, but you're not sharing it. You're not moving anywhere. You've gone from the Empress to the High Priestess. You're spiritually awakened with a victory, financially able to take care of yourself, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually stable in a homeostatic state. you know, that's why I always say when you go to a doctor in Western medicine and I go for something, you just treat that one something I went for. You don't ask me ever mentally how I am. Ever. Do they ever? And so this, it gives you an opportunity to ask yourself. You can see clearly the inner work that this queen, this empress has done. She went from a queen to an empress to the high priestess. She dug deep. Deep. And it's a victory. Not once, but several times on the table. Several victories. And it's a wish fulfilled for her. One more on the high priestess. You're not moving with that energy. High priestess, she's just sitting with the knowledge and the wisdom that she's obtained, right? And she's going to decide what to do with it, but she's going to use her intuition. She's not impatient. She has quite a lot of virtue. She's a very, very prestigious, stout, feminine energy. There he is. I knew he would come out. And so the reason he's coming out, Spirit's showing me, is that two things. He is the significant other to the Empress. And she has bossed up. She's bossed up to High Priestess status after a broken heart in a family situation with a significant boyfriend, husband, you know, common law partner, doesn't matter, same sex, doesn't matter, couple's a couple, right? And they have been together for some time. I'm looking at the 10 of Wands on the bottom, a 10 of Wands, that's 5 tens. So this is a cycle closure of something that they have repeated before with one another. Okay? And she's laid down the burdens. She said, no more. I'm tired. No more. Can you give me some cards? 3 to close. 4 of Wands. A poignant point in your life. You're celebrating this. This can also mean a wedding or something of that nature. But Spirit's showing me that this is a poignant point in your life. Sorry about that. A poignant point in your life. Do I have one more down there? I do. Come here, you dear. Okay. Give me 2 more, please. So the 4 of Wands, you know, sometimes, and depends on the deck, it's a dissatisfaction for me when I see the 4 of Wands. It's somebody saying, I want to reevaluate something, but that's not what I'm seeing. Spirit's showing me it's a completion of a cycle, a circle, a secular circle. We evolve in a circular motion, right? I told you guys how the chakras go counterclockwise. That's where the infinity sign comes from, right? And so this is a very poignant point in someone's life because it's a completion of a cycle that has been repeated between these two people. The sun is shining on the bottom. So everything is going good. Strength on the bottom. 2 more. She's planted seeds in her garden. She's keeping 1 right here for herself. And these other 6 she's planted. 7 of Pentacles. After a tower. Very interesting with the 7 of Pentacles there because, I mean, you see him how he's tended to his money and his coins on the bush. And he's looking down at them with his hoe in hand. And he's only keeping that 1 coin for himself. He's not taking much for himself. He's planting everything else. So she's busy working. And there's been a completion. And she may be celebrating this completion after a tower. After an unexpected event. 3 of Wands. this is one of the two cards that have the person has their back turned to the reading. So you have your back turned to the reading. This queen has her back turned to the reading. This high priestess, I should say, has her back turned from the reading, and she's looking beyond to see where she's going. And that's why that gentleman is being paid to take her somewhere. And she's manifesting it after a completion, and she's planted her seeds. And she's just going to wait and watch it grow. Again, the truce comes back up as a truce, because someone's thrown their sword down and drawn a line in the sand and said, that's it, enough is enough, right? So let's take a couple animal spirit cards for you. It's actually a beautiful reading. It's life is hard. This universe we live in is the school. It's a school, I call it. And the universe will oblige us. Our mind runs our body, and whatever we have going on in the mind, energetic-wise, where thought goes, energy follows. And so you could be negative, and that negativity is going to follow. So be positive. Always flip things around, because there's a duality. Pretty ominous card. It's a soul shrinker, right? And I'm being shown here something, and I'm just gonna say it. And if it applies to you, take it. If it doesn't, then don't take it. Okay, leave it alone. This high priestess feels like her soul's been just shrunk. She feels worthless and tired and trauma and pain, right? And feels like it's just a soul shrinker, right? So this has shrunken her soul and taken the piss and knocked it right out of her. And sometimes we have partners that are not so nice, and they suck the energy right out of you, right? And so she may feel that she gave her best years to this emperor, and now she feels like she has nothing left. That's in her past, right? So let's pull two cards. What's her current energy? I mean, his eyes are black and his teeth are missing. Fret the footer. I would be careful that someone is not putting a wrench in the soup, so to speak, because there might be something amongst or going around where someone is being a little precarious and not on sure footing, and they're fooling around. You see him playing with his feet. Someone could be trying to pull one over on you. That's in your current energy. So I kind of sensed something of that nature when the king kept showing up as the knight. But over here, he came in the upright position as the King of Pentacles. So I think he came as a knight or a page, because this was new to him. He was called out on something and shown something about himself, and that's a huge thing for someone to see. And so he felt his own pain, his own shame, his own guilt, his own feelings about this whole situation, right? And so there was something afoot. Something was afoot. It could have been anything. It could have been, they worked too many hours. It could have been you didn't stay home enough and you worked too many hours. Or an outside influence. Could have been a child or a parent that was sick. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a third party, right? Outside influence could be my mom got sick and I have to go there after work and take care of her because I'm not putting her in a nursing home. So it's the circumstances. So you have to look at your circumstances and make sure that there isn't anybody afoot. If you don't listen to anyone else, you and he know what happened, and you and he can resolve it in any way you choose. You don't have to listen to anyone else. And then you have Penelope, the dream weaver. I'm not surprised that she came out because she weaves dreams into reality, and she brings them down into their 3D, and she grounds them in reality. And so I felt a strong pull towards this feminine energy. And I think it is that her gifts are either being revealed to her or will be revealed to her during this awakening, because you go through phases, and in a specific phase you get your gifts given to you. And so I don't know what stage she's in, but energetically, according to these cards, she's bringing order out of chaos. Yeah, that's her masculine. But she's bringing order out of chaos because she's become the high priestess. And she's sitting with this knowledge, which means I have the wisdom of all this shit and lessons that I've learned. And yep, I might be by myself, but I'm older, I'm more mature, I'm in solitude, and I don't need anybody or anything. And I'm going to sit here in order, and I'm going to heal, and I'm going to manifest the dreams that I choose to dream of. And she has victory all over the place and movement. All over the place, a completion. This person, you two have gone around this merry-go-round before. So let's see who you're dealing with here, possibly. I feel itchy. So this may be Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, the Cancer. The Two of Cups is Cancer. The Knight is Pisces. A lot of Pisces. The Magician, what's the Magician? Shit. It's Neptune and something. He's not really. And then you have the Three of Swords, which is Libra, Sag. The Eight of Swords, which is either Aquarius, the Knight, or the King of Wands. Cancer, honorable person, man. The Hermit, Virgo. The Six of Pentacles is Taurus. The Knight of Swords. Taurus and something else. I'm sorry, I can't remember. And then the Seven of Pentacles, you have Taurus again. You might be dealing with a Taurus, a Pisces. You have a lot of Taurus. Three of Wands is Aries. Four of Wands is Aries. The Nine of Cups, again, you have Pisces. Pisces again, Four of Cups. Then you have the Four of Cups, which is the Moon in Cancer. You might be dealing with a water sign, or you may be a water sign. Then the Six of Swords, Taurus again. The Ten of Pentacles is Virgo. Hierophant is Taurus, God. And then the Ace of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Taurus. Your masculine may be a Taurus. Yeah. This was a very beautiful reading, and I was sitting here doing my chart for the lunar eclipse coming up, and that's my son's birthday. He was born that day, and so I don't find it coincidental. It's an idiosyncrasy. And I have a lot of planetary movement going on in my houses, and the energies have been pretty profound for me. And so I'm very curious to see what happens and what ushers in. But most of what's happening in my house, look in your house. Look it up under cafeastrology.org or .com. I think they are. I'm not sure which one they are. And look it up and find 5 degrees of Libra and see what house it's in and then what that house represents. And then ask yourself, am I going through any of those things right now? Are any of those things I'm experiencing with this energy that's happening? Is that what's going on with me? It's a very good way of being able to map out and get pretty precise with what's happening and where and what house it's in. And so I wanted to do this for some reason. I was pulled to do it, and I haven't been out here for some time. So I haven't been out here for some time because some of you know, some of you may not know. I was diagnosed with cancer back in November. We suspected it, but it wasn't confirmed until the biopsy came back so right around the 17th of November. And there was a mass in the left lower lobe of my lung. And so everything was done, and I went into surgery and had surgery. And now I'm just waiting on the rest of the exams for chemo, whether or not that adjuvant care I'm going to do or not do. And so I've been referred to cedar cyanide to another oncologist. I'm still working with my oncologist here. They've been amazing for me. There's just some stuff going on that I can't really get into right now because I don't know the outcome, and so I don't want anybody to worry, right? So for the next couple of weeks, I've got a couple more exams to do for cedar cyanide, and then some papers and stuff that are being sent to them. And then she'll contact me and we'll do another visit, and I'll make my decision based on that. Those of you who have emailed me, or those of you that have asked about donations, you can do anything you want. You can send me a card. You can go to my soap shed at Shopify, at Little Soap Shed, and buy soap. That'd be the biggest thing you could do, is buy soap. You know, I make that stuff, and I want everybody to have it. And a lot of people don't know what to do when you've been diagnosed with cancer and they want to do something. And I tell them, you know, you're free to do what you want to do. If you want to donate, please do. If you don't want to donate and you want to buy some soap, buy soap. And if you don't want to do that and you want to send a card and just write me a message in the card, you can do that. Or email me. You can do anything that makes you feel comfortable, because I know cancer doesn't just affect me. It affects my whole entire family, all my friends, and anyone that I come in contact with. So I don't want to change that. I want you guys to be along with me on the journey. So I love you guys so, so much. Spirit brought me in tonight on the fly. I will do another video showing you guys the tumor and the PET scan and how they show up and all those things. And I'll give you guys some more information when I do that one. The reading was speaking to you. Well, I hope it spoke to somebody out there, because Spirit kept knocking, you know. I was doing my my chart, and I when I do my chart, I write a lot of notes, right? And so, and I just kept being nudged that you need to, I want you to do this. And you can look on my channel. I haven't been out here for a minute because I've been going through surgery and recovery and trying to get better. And so that's why I'm not showing you my face, because I don't have any makeup on and I look like hell because I'm still healing. I'm just barely coming up on 2 months on the 23rd from losing half my lung on the left side. So I'm just taking it slow. God bless you. God bless you all. I love you guys so, so much. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you can at Miss Delta 9, and Instagram at Starlet1995, or the Little Soap Shed. I have my Little Soap Shed shop, littlesoapshed.com. That's all you need to type in, and my Shopify shop will come up. And anything that you guys want to leave a comment about and ask a question, please feel free to do that. I would love to hear from you. It helps me to fill some of my time and get out of my own head about what's going on. So I love getting the comments, the emails. So thank you very much. And the cards in the mail. Namaste, everybody.